So here we're going to convert cubic centimeters to cubic inches using the conversion for length. This is the length conversion. 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. And we're going to determine how many cubic centimeters there are in a cubic inch. There's not 2.54, I can tell you that right now. We start out with cubing both sides of the equation. Because we know that 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. So I cube this side and I cube this side right here. Cube both sides. And then if you cube inches, you get inches cubed. You cube centimeters, multiply it by itself 3 times, you get centimeters cubed. And you take 2.54, raise it to the third power on your calculator, you get 16.39. So 1 cubic inch contains 16.39 cubic centimeters. So that's how we're moving from length to volume. Notice how 1 cubed is still 1, because 1 times 1 times 1 is 1, right? This leads to a very common mistake, right? Turning the conversion 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters into 1 inch cubed equals 2.54 centimeters cubed, which is totally incorrect. You have to cube the numbers, not just the units, but the numbers. So the volume of a rectangular prism, which you can think of as a box, is length times width times height. So that's how you get the volume. So this is our example, 10A. It says your driveway is 12 by 40 foot rectangle and you're going to pour 4 inches of concrete over the entire driveway. If concrete costs $180 per cubic yard, how much will it cost you to concrete to pave the driveway? So you got to imagine this, it's 12 by 40 by 4 inches. Now here's a common mistake students will make. Well, it's okay, well it's length times width times depth or height. And a mistake has already been made. I'm going to stop this here and let you think about what mistake was made, because that was a bad mistake. Well, hopefully that explains it. Feet times inches is feet squared times inches, and gosh knows what that is, but it's nothing that I know about. So in order to really do this problem, you either had to change feet into inches or inches into feet. So let's change inches into feet using dimensional analysis, right? 4 inches times 1 foot over 12 inches. The inches cancel, I get feet. 4/12 is 1/3. So I can put that in there like this. 1/3 of a foot. So now I can multiply that. And I'm going to get 160 feet cubed, cubic feet. All right, so that is how many cubic feet my driveway of concrete I need. But it's sold by the cubic yard. So I'm going to change cubic feet, 160 cubic feet, into cubic yards. And first I'm going to find the conversion. The only thing that I know is 3 feet equals 1 yard. From length, right? This is about length. So what I'm going to do is cube both sides. So I get 3 feet times 3 feet times 3 feet equals 1 yard times 1 yard times 1 yard. And 3 times 3 times 3 is 27 feet cubed equals 1 yard cubed. So there's the relationship between feet and cubic yards, right? It's cubic feet and cubic yards. So now I can do this several ways, right? maybe the easiest way is just to set up a proportion, because these are equal, right? So think about how you would set up a proportion, hit pause, and I'll put down the proportion. So there's what I have. There's my proportion. There's an equivalency, right, that I found out. And now here is how many cubic feet I need. So I'm going to cross multiply and divide. When I cross multiply, I'm going to get 27 times x equals 160. Divide both sides by 27, and I get x equal 5.9, or basically 6 yards. You're not going to get 5.9 yards. So now I got to figure out my final cost. Well, each cubic yard costs 180. I'm getting 6 of them. So it's going to be, and this all works out as dimensional analysis. It seems simple, but it's $180 per 1 cubic yard times, that should be 1 cubic yard, times 6 yards cubed. So the yards cancel, and I'm left with dollars. So this is the cost. It's 6 times 180, or dollars, $1,080. So that's really a good problem. It kind of puts together different things. So convert 1 liter, right, a liter, into cubic inches. Using the conversion, 1 cubic inch equals 16.387 cubic centimeters, which is what we did before. We showed that. We know that 1 liter is 1,000 cubic centimeters, because 1 cubic centimeter is the same thing as 1 milliliter. And we can use dimensional analysis this way. So I want to convert 1 liter, which is 1,000 cubic centimeters, times this conversion factor. The centimeters cancel, and I'm left with 1,000 divided by that, which is 61.02 cubic inches. So 1 liter, which is about a quart, will contain 61.02 cubic inches. Not inches, cubic inches. All right, I'm going to convert 1 gallon into cubic inches. A gallon is just something that we kind of got passed down, right? It's probably better to use a liter also than to run around and say, give me 61 cubic inches. So it's just a convenient measurement, like a gallon's a convenient measurement. And it popped up. How did it pop up? We'll look at the next video.